You don't have to concern with us anymore? Oh, no. He has to. Hak's word is law in the Wind Tribe. I would rather you cherish. Oh, Princess Yona to the fullest. Why are you so adorable? I don't think I can cherish her more than I already do. Aww. Hey everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona, chapter 257, and probably 258. I don't know if I'm going to do 259, but we'll see, depending on how the chapters go. During the last three chapters, Zeno tried to go back to the heavens by stabbing himself, killing himself, having the blood drip into the chalice, him encountering their dragon god, being spat back out and be like, you're not dead. So his plan did not work. Hak and Yona are going after him. Yona had a dream about Hak dying if him and Zeno meet. So she's trying to keep him away. She told him to go to Yoon, but then Yoon is with Suwon and the others, and they're like, okay, we're gonna go back to the castle to Koka. So it's like either way, they're all heading to the same place. So they're gonna meet Zeno there anyway, unless Zeno leaves. But I don't think that's happening. So yeah, that's what happened to those chapters. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/Hyoori, and I will start this chapter. And here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
A fire ignites in my heart. Whose heart? The crimson star rises in the cold outside the palace walls. Excuse me. Ooh, she has a sword in her hand. What is this landscape? Is that me? General Trudeau, I will ask that you refer to her as Her Majesty, Yona. Pardon me, Your Majesty, and Her Majesty Yona. I feel like it's a dream of the future or something. What about Suwon? I'm the one leading the troops. Yeah, I mean, Suwon did say that he wanted her to become the next ruler or whatever. Yeah? Okay, he's still there. What the freak? Nothing better happened to Haku. Nothing better happens to him. Did you have another dream? Yes. I dreamt of tempests and earthquakes awakening ceaselessly. Huh? Or that everyone is gone and I'm left all alone. Well, I hope that's not true. Or that I'm the queen and I lead the troops. So it's like a whole bunch of dreams. Is she like watching alternate realities or maybe like possible futures? Maybe. Could you meet with Zeno in these dreams? I'm afraid of dreaming, but it's like the mere thought that I could meet Zeno pulls me in and makes me plunge into another dream. Please make it stop. And she's going back to sleep again. It feels like it's not voluntary, like, I don't know, like she's being forced to sleep, to dream. The future the princess has been dreaming of, is it telling her about what is waiting for us down the road? Zeno, please come. Is it Zeno? Huh? Open your eyes. I will lead you to the place you wish to be. Who has her hand? Who's holding her? Keep your eyes open. You won't reach anywhere if you close them. You have walked on your own 2 feet many times before, right? Who is speaking? You're awake now? Wait a freaking second. Is she sort of like in the seeing things through the first, like the Crimson Dragon King's eyes? Because those are the first dragons, right? I wrote their name down somewhere right here. Yeah, if I remember that. Let me see. Shuten, Gu, and Abby. And then Zeno. I don't remember who was who. Oh, wait a second. The green is Shuten, so that must be Shuten on the right. And blue, I think that's Abby. I don't know. I'm not hungry and I don't want meat. Oh, I thought. What the? I'm confused. Because here she is looking at this person who I thought was the original Dragon King. But then when you look at the face, that's like Yona's face. But with her hair longer and whatnot. This is the Crimson Dragon King. Then this isn't the future, but the past. The Crimson Dragon King and the first Dragon Warriors. Those are Zeno's first comrades. He's smiling. But I don't know, but is it just me or does it not look... If it's the Crimson Dragon King, does it not look like Yona? It doesn't... I don't know. They're out of the league of the city soldiers. Please lend us your strength. Gotcha. Crimson Dragon King, I'm gonna make a jump there. If you're gonna make a jump there, then that means you're the green dragon. Meaning... Yeah, I got it right the first time. Shooting. Hey, Green, ride me on your back. Ride me on your back? You didn't say that right. I'll go with them, Yellow Dragon. I'll leave the king to you. Got it. Zeno, yes? Actually, can you call for a physician? Understood. What's wrong? Okay, right here, he doesn't look like Yona. Whatever. The Crimson Dragon illness. The Crimson illness. It was already... Give me more time. At this rate, these children will... Zeno will be left behind. That I alone will depart from this world is far too cruel. Now he's looked at Yona. Are you listening? Who's listening? How the heck does he know that she's there? My second half. I will lead you to the place you wish to be. You were searching for Zeno, but you called for me instead. What? I made the wish to live for a little longer when I did, so you appeared. Are you my next incarnation? Should I instead put an end to everything here? You can. So he can put an end to everything? I might not be your ideal incarnation, but please, I will come for them as many times as it takes. Before I go even to the next chapter, I'm just sort of like confused about the original Crimson Dragon King when he was saying, should I just end it like here, like, and what them like the four dragons reappearing, like the line continuing and whatnot. Is that what he's talking about ending? I think that's what he's talking about ending. So he has a mean of doing that. And if that's the case, if he has the means of ending the cycle, basically, and she's like, no, don't end it with your when you say your dragons and our Zeno, because Zeno has been Zeno since this is 2,000 years. Poor boy, like he's been alive for 2,000 years, and watching other reincarnations of the dragons like live and die, being in misery, basically not being treated well and stuff, apart from the white dragons because they worship them. But even with that, they still, they're still waiting for the Crimson Dragon King, for Yona to appear, and he hasn't appeared for like 2,000 years. And it's like, I guess like I understand when she told him not to end it because she wanted to be with our dragons and our people. She didn't want to have missed meeting them and spending all this time with them and all of that. But then again, I'm like, if the Crimson Dragon King can end it all and not let anybody suffer, like not let Zeno suffer, because when she basically traveled to the past and she saw the original dragons, and then they said some people were attacking and the other dragons left, and the Crimson Dragon King sent Zeno to go get medicine or something or other like that. And then the Crimson Dragon King was there by himself, and he's like praying to the basically asking for more time. He doesn't want to die right now because that means he's gonna be leaving Zeno alone and all of that. So it's like, where was I going with this? And he said that it was after he basically prayed for more time. That's where Yona appeared to him, and he's like, "You my other half, basically you're my reincarnation, and but if you're not, then something. Let me see. If you're not, you can't go get them." Should I instead put an end to everything here? That means he can put an end to everything, right? Or am I not getting that right? He can put an end to the cycle and all of that. And then Yona remembers what Zeno's wish was. And then she said, there are two different people. I might not be your ideal incarnation, but please, I will come for them as many times as it takes. Meaning what? Like, I don't get that sentence. I will come for them as many times as it takes. Meaning, even if I will continue the cycle as many times as it takes just to be sort of like reunited with them. Is that what she means? Because if that's what she means, then that means she's okay with the cycle, like repeating, which I don't think she's okay with that. So I'm confused about that sentence. And then he said, okay, if you can't shoulder it any longer, I will take you to the next world. I don't know. I'm confused. I think I saw some comments in the previous episode. People left comments at the previous on the website where I'm reading the chapter from, people left some comments like below the chapter. Maybe if I see some of the comments and I read it, I'm gonna get a better sense of it. Bro, I'm tired of clicking the sad button in all the episodes. Oh, I don't remember this, but clearly that was Zeno. Then this is sure it's complicated, but glad nothing has happened yet. So you're saying, okay, let me see this one. So you're saying Zeno didn't die because of Yona? I mean, Zeno didn't die because Yona asked the first Dragon King for Zeno and the other dragons? See, that's what I'm confused about. Is that what he means? Like, because the first Dragon King is like, okay, I'm gonna end it, right? I can just end it right here. And Yona is like, nope, don't end it. If you can carry the burden, then I'm gonna carry it or something or other like that. And because of that, the first Dragon King did not end it. And she's like, I'm gonna go for them as many times as it takes. Meaning, I'm gonna repeat the cycle as many times as it takes. And the cycle is exactly what Zeno's trying to end. So it's like, and then under the Crimson Dragon King is like, okay, the first Dragon King is like, okay, go for Zeno, like, or something or other like that. So it's like, basically, I feel like this comment right here sort of summarize a little bit, or am I the one that's not understanding what? See, if Zeno couldn't die because of Yona, it won't be so nice. There must be another explanation. That's what I'm confused about. Because if this thing is kept repeating because Zona, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Because if this thing keeps repeating because Yona didn't want this to end, then that means the cycle is because of her, right? Someone explain, I'm confused. That's exactly how I feel. At least I know if I'm reading these comments, I'm not going to be spoiled anything because, these comments were made before the next chapter came. So I can feel pretty confident about reading these comments because I'm like, what? That makes sense. This comment, I have a hunch that the spirit or memory of the Crimson Dragon King will manifest within Yona. When she said, I've kept you waiting, haven't I? These 2,000 years, it felt like the Dragon King was speaking through her, specifically addressing Zeno. That makes sense. Oh no, people are confused about I still don't get it. Okay, good. I'm not the only one that's confused about this chapter because I'm like, what? Okay, let me see this comment. Basically, because she also has her mother's powers, she can sense things, but because she has the Crimson Soul, she finally acceded the past instead of the future. Trying to say accessed, I don't know. Making the God himself finally see his other half. Again, his next soul. And because he's known the dragon so much, he's entrusting his next... can you not move? Okay. His next self to help bring back the blood and brothers. Because it's not the ones he knew, but the ones who are not important to his... I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry about that. I don't get that comment. I think the memory of the king emerged on Yona so that Yona can understand the history of the dragons and understand why Zeno did what he did. Maybe Zeno has more important thing to do before he dies. Maybe his death will play a big role. Either Yona has the power to kill him, or Yona will promise to let him die once the war is over. What Zeno wanted was for the dragons to return to the heaven. The spirit, not the body of the current dragon possessor. And Yona probably was the only one who will be able to do that. In Yona's premonition, she was alone, and she was the queen. Yona probably needs to fulfill the mission that the Crimson King can do just to his limited time. What was the mission that the Crimson Dragon King was supposed to do and that he didn't do? Was it, were we told that and I just forgot? I don't know. Point is, I'm confused about this, like the conversation between her and the Crimson Dragon King. Like, I'm super confused. So I'm just gonna go to the next chapter. One second, doing something on my phone. Okay, to 58. It would be nice with the title. I don't see the title. It would be nice if I could feel the dragon's presence too. Oh, Zeno, where did you go? That child is surely by my side. Oh, by my side meaning my corpse. That's in the mausoleum. Okay. What does the Crimson Dragon King must mean by his side? That is what the... Okay. That's where it all began for Zeno. Let's go. We have lost too much. Oh, that's the title? Yeah. Ah! Hi! Well, Mimi. People, it's been a long time, so I don't remember... Mundeok! Hi, Mundeok! It's not a lake, but will provisions and medical herbs do. All these youngsters of the Wind Tribe are out in war. So as you can tell, all you have here are tottering geezers. Oh, and look at him carrying all those things. The geezers carrying all those stuff. But we might be of use at least for some manual labor. That man ran away. He did? Did you have prisoners? Oh no, that's it. No, that's not it. He's an injured person who has to absolutely bed rest. He risked his life to protect the castle. Did he leave because Mundeok showed up? Why? What? Ah, that's him. Got it. Is that really him? That doesn't look like him. I don't think it's him. Oh, I forgot his name. The one that's with Suwon. Oh, Hyoori. Yeah. When did we see him last? Wasn't he facing those? One of those Dromoy or Dromos or something? I don't know. Was it Chago? I don't know. He was facing somebody, I believe. Stop running around mindlessly. What's the uproar? Oh, Yona! Ah! Oh! Hi! I want to hug you. Is everyone here okay? More or less. People asking questions. Lord Hak? Oh, Grandpa Hak! Would you like a warm cup of tea? I appreciate the thought, but maybe next time. Grandpa! I see you came back unarmed from the battlefield. Aw, come jump in Gramps' arms. I couldn't tell you son of a now captain of the Sky Tribe's guard. Hak hugged me. Your ears working, you know, Grandpa. He's now registering. Oh my goodness. What? You joined the Sky Tribe? Who allowed you to switch over? You don't have to concern with us anymore? No, he has to. You know, Hak's word is law in the Wind Tribe. I would rather you cherish. Oh, Princess Yona to the fullest. Why are you so adorable? I don't think I can cherish her more than I already do. Oh, is that so? Moondog, princess, it's been a while. How are you? And Hak talking about? Nothing much. And you have to do that. Thank you as well. I heard you protected Yun. No, there's no need. If you talk about our saviors, there's also this Hyoori guy. You know him? He took up his blade against the Dromos and protected me and Yun. See, I knew he felt like he was, facing the Dromos at one point. So he was doing that to protect. I don't remember that part of it, like him doing it to protect Yun and her. I'm glad he and Princess Yona didn't run into each other. Did they not? Well, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like they did. Didn't they? I don't know. That man is highly skilled. Oh, yeah. You know Hyoori? Yep. He's the king's personal guard. He almost killed me not so long ago. Yep. What? Teo. See his face when he heard that? He almost killed me. But I crossed paths with him once when I was a child, too. What the freak? That's not Teo. That's Hak when he was younger. Oh, my goodness. The sky was clear in South Kai, but the air was heavy. And Zeno vanished as fast as he showed up. I want to reunite with everyone so we can have a huge banquet already. You saw Zeno? Yeah. You didn't know? He said he came to check on the situation here. Where is he right now? I don't know. We split in ways in the castle. Hyoori? Do you intend to die in this dark alley away from prying eyes? At least until someone comes back. Until the king returns from the front, won't you live and show yourself? You have stayed by Swan's side ever since he was a baby, haven't you? Also, he's the one that said the same can be said about you. It's the first time he stalks. I stole your mother when you were only a child, and King Suwon stole your father. I came here for my friends, but I also want Suwon to live. Even if I feel upset, and even if I resent him, I still want him to be there. And I'm sure Hak feels the same. Words fail me to thank you enough for protecting Lily and Yun. Yeah. Was the small child I couldn't kill back then. So he was gonna kill Yona? Wow. One that will become king? Zeno. Oh, it was so nice to see Mundeok again. I feel like we haven't seen him forever. Maybe I should be doing this from now on. Like after each chapter, talk about it and then read a few of the comments and then move on to the next one if I have time. Yeah, like this chapter, it was like she woke up right from her dream state where she met the Crimson Dragon King, and the last words of the Crimson Dragon King is saying that Zeno, that child was probably by my side or something. That's why I gave Yona the hint that Zeno was at the castle, and they went back, and Mundeok was there helping with everything. And that hug, he told Hak to hug him, and that the Hak hugged him, and he was so like, enthralled with the fact that he hugged him that he didn't hear. He didn't register right away that Hak is now like the captain of the Sky Tribe and whatnot. But then he's like, don't concern yourself with the Wind Tribe. I'm like, nah. I don't care if he's the captain of the Sky Tribe or whatnot. He's still a Wind Tribe first and foremost. In my heart, that's what I feel. So yeah, and Hak's word is law. So yeah. And then that moment where he's like, don't I couldn't treasure her more than I do or something like that. Oh no, that was so adorable. And Hyoori, at first when they were talking about how Hyoori was this injured person and whatnot that just left and Mundeok was running after him. I think I was confused. I was thinking about the guy that was, I forgot his name, that Suwon used to go to learn more about the city and all of that. I forgot his name. I think that's who I thought she was talking about when she said the guy that helped them out and that was leaving. I don't know why I thought that, but it was Hyoori. And at first Mundeok was like, did he bring him back and then he left again? I think it was something along those lines. Or maybe when Yona came back and there was a commotion and he used that to sort of like try to slip away. And they mentioned him to her. I don't quite remember who it was that said that it's a good thing that her and like Hyoori and Yona didn't meet. And I'm trying to remember, but I'm like, I felt like they met or something. They must have met because he was usually, sort of like in the shadows, keeping an eye on Suwon, right? They must have met at some point, I think. And so they Lily mentioned that Zeno was there, and it's like, oh, you saw him? Where is he? He's like, the castle or something or like that. And they were going there, I think, and then that's where they saw Hyoori in an alley somewhere over there, and she basically gave him the order to live at least until Suwon came back. And he spoke. He's like, I know. What did he say? Like, why are you telling me this? Or why are you addressing these words to me or something or other like that? And Hak is like, oh, this is the first time that he spoke or something. And why not? Oh, the same can be said about you because Yona felt like Hyoori was basically like a parental figure to Suwon because he lost his parents and everything, and then Hyoori is like the same can be said about you. That what he said that I killed your mother and then Suwon killed your father. I'm like, what the freak? But then again, even with that, Yona doesn't want Suwon to die, and he's like, I feel like even Hak feels the same way. I'm like, oh, and I was scrolling. I lost my train of thought, and then I started scrolling, and then he's like, you need to wait. This is your final duty, and you're just like, even with him having killed her mom, and like everything that's happened between them, she still thanks him. Well, she has to thank him for keeping Lily and Yon safe, and then just turns around and started going toward Zeno, and then he's like, was the small child that couldn't kill back then one that would become king? So he was gonna kill her too. I wonder what made him not kill her. Maybe it's the Crimson Dragon King, the soul of the Crimson Dragon King in her or whatever that sort of like shone through her. I don't know. But either way, he didn't kill her. And now she's heading towards Zeno. Okay, now let's read some of these comments. Why is everyone saying Zeno is gonna kill you now, Hak? I have to wait a month. If I don't see Hak, and Shina again, I don't think I could take it. The last scene, Zeno. Oh, I hope he doesn't do stupid though. I'm scared for Hak. I bet that Zeno will try to kill Yona, but Hak will try to go and protect her, but do something to prevent it and get stabbed anyway. Zeno will attempt to kill Yona, but Hak will die instead. Oh, so that's why this guy is like, why is everyone saying Zona? What is up with me calling Zeno Zona? Or Yona Zona, either way. Why is everyone saying Zeno is gonna kill Yona or Hak? He not long ago said that he leave Yona without the dragons because she has Hak and that he cares about her. What is wrong with you people? Clearly upset. Well, who is Lily? Does it mean Lily? They're interchangeable. That's the word, right? Because sometimes some translations say Lily and sometimes they say Lily. So it's like, Bro, I'm too stupid for this story. Or maybe I've cried so hard my brain has collapsed. But I'm just burning through this, not understanding. That's funny. I almost said that about this chapter, but last chapter I'm like, yeah, I didn't get it. Should I stop right here or read one more chapter? Oh no, I feel like if I read one more chapter, it's gonna end at a point where I might not be able to stop. Why not? Why not? Let's go to the next one. Chapter 259. Chapter 259. I'm gonna force myself to stop after this. Amidst the stagnating air, Yona and Hak are heading toward the Crimson Dragon Castle. Will they really be able to meet with Zeno? It's just like me. Have you seen Zeno? Oh, the yellow dragon went on his own in the mausoleum. Thank goodness, Zeno, you're still alive. Oh, they found him? We already said our farewells, no? I never said I wanted this. I wanted to see you no matter what. It doesn't look like he cares. I wanted to see the mist too. You're wrong. Wrong? There's no way I will fight you. I want us to search for another solution together. There's no such solution. Zeno. What's Uno? It's too heavy. Like the sword is too heavy? Will you try to steal it? The chalice of blood from me? You might get a chance. That white dragon and the others will come back if you do. He's swinging the sword. This is sort of like the dream that she had, about if Hak and Zeno came face to face, then Hak is gonna die or something. I had my head full looking for you and forgot it in the city. Don't you need it? You have to protect the mist, no? I don't need it because you can defeat me even without it. He's not there to defeat you. What the freak are you talking about? He's not there to battle you. This is getting nowhere. Wait a second. Isn't that the sword that Yona was holding when she was looking into the future or whatever, and she was sort of like the queen, and Hak wasn't there, and he was what's his face? I forgot his name. Wait, is he turning into a dragon? He's determined to shut us off, huh? I'm jump out before I snake. The big claws bring me back. I miss them. Where are they? I want to see them. Zeno, I will never use my Wanda against you, but if it's a fight you win, you will get it. There's no hard feelings if you're so strong, right? Will those guys come to stop us if they knew we were fighting? Will they fly out of that chalice and come punch me? You can punch, kick, or paralyze me if you want. Just come out already. You hungry bastards. Oh, the happy hungry bunch. Zeno, I'm sorry for you, but I suck at forgetting. Yeah, he did say to forget about them, right? He's coming. Yeah, see? It's the Zeno of the dream. Don't tell me you're gonna stab Zeno with this sword. See, this is what I was saying. That if I start this chapter, I might not be able to stop. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. I hope Yona has secret powers. This is actually torture. Yeah, I know, right? I cannot deal with this anymore. Just end this scene quickly. And bring me a happy family back. That's what I want to do. What the heck is this? There's no way my husband Hak is dying like this. Zeno has gone too far. Yona, I hope you awaken some inner secret powers or something, or the other dragons come out of the chalice. I love that. Like when Hak and him were Zeno were facing each other, and he kept saying that if the other dragons knew that they were fighting, that they would come out of the chalice to try to stop them and whatnot. And then, like, I'm not good at forgetting, and I'm not good at letting go. I'm like, oh, my heart, don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Say you'll come back again. And reunite the happy going bunch. I knew it. I was hoping to be wrong, but that's the only way Zeno should be free. And we all saw that coming when the first Crimson Dragon King pointed his sword against Zeno. What you mean, bro? Oh my, I thought that this episode would be good, but it's getting worse. I miss the old days. Zeno, what are you doing? I'm rereading. There's no way Hak is dying. Like, people, I don't know why y'all keep saying this. There's no Hak is dying. Okay. Last chapter. Now this is gonna be the last chapter. Okay, last. I hope. The words I didn't want to say. Who didn't want to say which words? His body covered in wounds is all for the chance of laughing together with his friends again. I feel like the comment that someone left, like he's trying to get Yona to kill him. I feel like that's what he's doing, because Yona loves Hak, right? So maybe he's thinking, if I keep going for Hak, she's gonna have to kill me, or Hak is gonna die. Like, basically making her choose between Hak and him. And I don't know, because why would he, like, oh, that also makes sense, because she's the reincarnation of the Crimson Dragon King, so of course he can't do anything to her directly. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. No, he pushed him, right? You better pick up the pace if you don't want the mister to die. Why are you focusing only on Hak? He can't even defend himself. Oh, excuse me. It's gonna be a pain if he gets up. Stop it. No matter what happens, I won't let this future pass. Who's grabbing what? He cut the sword. Wait, is he now regenerating? Yep. 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 He's trying to make her, like, if he's the one that uses the sword to, kill himself, it's not gonna work. But if it's the Crimson Dragon King, or the reincarnation of the Crimson Dragon King, that's holding the sword and stabs him, then he's gonna die, right? I think that's what he's thinking. See, if I'm the one to stab you, you will die. Is that it? I don't remember that. Scratch you? That wound still hasn't healed? That was a long time ago. Oh, so that was the look that he had at the end of my reaction to I believe it was chapter 256. Like, he had a look, like he was looking someplace, and what I'm like, what are you looking at? So that's what he was realizing. Is that the person said don't make him say such a thing? Would that be the original Dragon King? Wait, is that the shield? Is he taking the shield away from him? Like the sword and the shield? I feel like that's what I'm trying to see in her hand. I feel like, yeah, okay, that's what he took. I'm like, at first I'm like, wait, did he slap him? Like, trying to slap some sense into him or something? But then he didn't say slap. He said vlam or ulam, whatever. And so I'm like, it's not it. Make them fall. I agree with you on that one. Make them fall. Because I don't agree with this either. What the freak? Yeah, I'm stopping here. I'm like, what the heck? He's like, I came so far, I'm not gonna stop. And then he's just started attacking Hak, and I'm like, I'm watching this, and then I noticed, he would sort of like evade Yona, go directly after Hak, and I'm like, okay, is he trying to get her? If he keeps going for Hak, she's gonna be forced to protect Hak, and she's gonna, kill him. And then at one point, while he's doing all these things, everything, when she's trying to stop him, she tries to stop him in a way that it's not gonna hurt him. Like, when at one point when he was going to Hak was like wounded and everything and on the floor, and then he was going after him, and then she used her sword to sort of like slap that sword out of his hand. Like, he's trying to do everything possible to stop him from hurting Hak, but not hurt Zeno either. But then there was the one point where, like, excuse me, she had the sword in her hand, in front of her hand, and then Zeno grabbed hold of it and like put it sort of like at his neck and everything. And then I think she swung the sword another way. I don't quite remember exactly, but it was no more at his neck. And then that's when she started thinking, wait, is he trying to kill himself, and then he noticed all the wound, like the blood on him. He's like, has he been trying to kill himself? Well, he has been trying to kill himself. So she basically arrived at the conclusion that, wait, are you trying to die by my hands, basically? And then that's when he revealed, he's like, okay, do you remember when the bodyguards were Mr. How does he call Hak again? Just Mr. Right? When Mr. Bodyguard was trying to attack us one night, and then he grazed me. I don't remember that aspect of it, like her basically hurting him as she, launched the arrow and everything. I don't remember that. But then he's like, that wound has not healed. And he didn't really notice it because, he's so used. I can't believe I'm saying this. He's so used to being hurt that he's just sort of like became second nature. So he didn't really focus on it or anything until he was there. And he tried to kill himself and it didn't work. And that's when he noticed that wound did not heal. So basically, Yona is the only one that can kill him. And she just, I thought she was gonna. Well, he said, I'm not gonna hurt the mister anymore, but please kill me. I'm like, I feel like I'm about to be emotional. Okay, let me push it away. Because it's like, how much can you take after 2,000 years? Like, he keeps losing people. He's tired of living. And then you have Yona there that's like, I'm angry. I'm gonna talk to these dragon gods and be like, what is up with you guys? Like, for real. You brought these dragons into life. They fight for me, for the kingdom and everything. They go through all these things. And then they have to die at an early age and be sort of like reborn. And then you have Zeno that's like can only be killed by me, the Christmas dragon. It's like, you guys are messed up and I'm angry and I want to know why you guys are doing this, and I'm gonna talk to you guys, and like, and if you're not gonna listen, I'm gonna bring the dragons. What exactly did she say? I will make them fall from the heavens. And I'm like, yes, do that, because this sucks. It does not make any kind of sense. It is unacceptable that they have to suffer all of these things, and for what? I still don't know for what exactly. Why? Like, why? I like how this turned out, but I think it's going to take around 5 chapters at least to cover this whole scene. With the talk and Zeno accepting that he won't be immortal anymore. And the happy gang is back again. I can't blame Zeno, but I don't want him to die. Yona is really the best female lead in anime and manga history. Well, from what I've seen, from all the animes that I've seen, yeah, I agree with that. It's not like I've seen a whole bunch of animes, but from what I've seen, she's the best. Oh my goodness, Yona is really going to go against the gods for the dragons. I mean, it's really unfair though. Yeah, I know, right? It's really unfair though that they can only live for at least 20 years. So I think that this is the best decision. Maybe it will change their fate, but I'm scared in the process if something happens to her and Hak is still unconditional, bro. Bro, wake up already. This is not the best time to lie around. It's not like he's doing it on purpose. You know, like he fought a dragon with his bare hands. Wow, that was quite a surprise. I anticipated that plot, but that thing about the wound totally gave me the chills. Best manga, I wanna cry, but what? This is the only way? I don't accept it. If Grandpa Zeno is going to die, at least let it be because of old age. Yeah, I agree with that. Honestly, it is indeed unfair to the dragons and Hiryuu's bloodlines. That's why I will never understand why Yona doesn't belong to Hiryuu's bloodline, and why the reincarnation of King Hiryuu did not come from that. If Hiryuu's bloodline was infected with the disease, then what was so important about preserving it and keeping it safe? Yona should agree to kill Zeno when everyone has grown old and on the day she is to die. How are you supposed to predict when you're gonna die? You can die. No, this comment doesn't make any sense. Like, I understand, like, when you are maybe like kill him when you're at the end of your life or something or other, but you can't predict death. Death can come like at any time. So it's like, nah. Cruel. Yeah, these dragon gods are cruel. I don't know why they're doing this. Because if it's for some kind of petty reasons, no. Even if the reason is not petty, I still don't like it. Why? Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next chapters, the link is gonna be in the pinned comment. Yeah, so you just click on it and check it out, and I will see you next time. Bye. 暗い尽くして通らんでも名前がするほど You are my special